High above the world, in a fluffy white cloud, lived a tiny raindrop named Pew. Pew was the smallest raindrop among all his cloud mates. "I don't think I'm ready to fall yet," Pew whispered, peeking over the edge of the cloud. Below was a vast world he had never seen. "I'm on, Pew!" shouted Joom, a cheerful drop, already tumbling downward. "It's fun down here." But Pew hesitated. The world beneath looked too big, too loud, too unknown. Who would notice a drop as small as him? Then the cloud began to swell. The wind howled. Thunder rumbled softly in the distance. It was time. With a deep breath, Pew took a leap and began to fall. Pew plummeted through the sky. Wind whooshed past her round little body. Around him, hundreds, no, thousands of other raindrops danced and tumbled with joy. "Whee!" shouted Za, spinning in the air like a tiny acrobat. Pew began to feel less afraid. He wasn't alone. He was part of something bigger, a grand storm made of countless friends like him. As he neared the earth, Pew braced for the unknown. But instead of a crash, he landed gently on a green leaf, rolling down its tip and dripping into a puddle below. And there he met even more raindrops. "Hey, watch where you're rolling!" came a gruff voice. Pew turned to see a plump drop named Pong bumping into him. "Sorry, it's my first time down here." "Welcome to the stream of friendship," said a kind drop named Foamy, who sparkled in the sunlight. "We all came from different clouds, but once we join together, we become a stream." Pew was amazed. The water flowed gracefully over rocks and tree roots. Little fish darted past. Ants stopped to drink. Flowers leaned in for a sip. He realized that even though he was small, he was part of something that gave life to the whole forest. One morning, the stream reached a dry, cracked field. The soil was dusty, the trees wilted. There was no color anywhere. "This land is too thirsty. We can't flow through it," said Pong, concerned. "We have to try," Pew said firmly. "We have to help." One by one, the raindrops seeped into the parched earth. Slowly they sank deep, reaching the roots of trees and wildflowers that had nearly given up. Days passed. Then, one sunny morning, a burst of color emerged. Pink, purple, yellow blossoms covering the field. "Mommy, look! The flowers came back!" a little girl cheered as she skipped through the field. Pew felt a tear of joy, though as a raindrop, that might have been him. The rain stopped. The sun peeked out. Warm rays touched the earth, and a mist began to rise from the fields, the trees, and the stream. Pew looked up and gasped. A rainbow! It stretched across the sky like a giant bridge, glowing in red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. "Is that us?" Pew asked in wonder. "Yes," said Foamy with a smile. "When sunlight shines through our mist, we create rainbows. It's our way of painting the sky." Children pointed to the sky with wide eyes. Some clapped, some made wishes. Others just stood and stared in awe. Pew realized something important. He might be just one drop, but when united with others, he could help make something magical. As time passed, the stream flowed farther and farther, winding through valleys and over hills until it reached a wide blue sea. "This is where we part," said Pong. "We'll soon return to the sky." "Will I ever come back?" Pew asked quietly. "You will," said Foamy. "The sun will warm us. We'll rise as vapor. Someday we'll become clouds again and fall once more." Pew smiled. He wasn't sad. His journey had meaning. He had given life, made friends, and helped create beauty. As the sun warmed the sea, Pew felt himself lifting, light as air, rising once more toward the sky. He was never truly alone. He was always a part of something greater.